Welcome back to another episode of Vintage Survival. The audio might be a little weird, at least for me, my voice, on this one for the first few segments of talking, simply because somehow my microphone wasn't set to record for those couple segments. I fixed it later in the video, but for this part of the video, we're just talking about the plans for the episode and whatnot as I'm getting everything set up. The plan really is to just get busy on lots of contracts because we are going to need the money. In this episode, I do make a mistake later that I will correct for the next episode, and that is paying back all 9,000 of what we owed for our property rather than the 6,000 that it should have been because we had already paid 9,000. You can see at this point I've taken on a lot of contracts: baling, plowing, mowing, liming, and we do make it through all of them, though the liming turns out to be a bit of a struggle, which we will see in a little while. For now, though, I was talking about what we would do once we stabilized financially, whether we should buy some more land or upgrade our equipment more, and I was talking about it so much that, boom, crashed right into the edge of the map. Looking for my field, not paying attention. um, yeah, it was real smooth. Real smooth. I missed my turn. Now, admittedly, it was dark and hard to see even with my lights on, but it is there. Just a lot of shadow from the trees. And it is at this point that I go to set up other things, well, to make sure that they're set up, because I was working on having the lime contracts be completely automated, where this guy could just go back to the store and he would fill up with more lime from the bags there at the store. However, I realized also that it was going to be very difficult with that spreader, and this is what I was talking about a minute ago. We end up getting an upgrade for that spreader. It's not the upgrade I wanted to get. Yeah, we got rid of this because it's so small. I proved that you do get more money back than what you pay for repainting and repair right there. Not a lot, but we spent $13 to increase the price by I don't remember how much, but it was more than $13. So this is the point at which I buy a new spreader. What I really wanted to buy, I forgot I made an adjustment to the auto drive to make it circular so that this would work automatically. It did need more adjusting later in the episode, but I believe I did that off camera. I got most of it here. The key part was moving the store point in farther, which I just did. And the later on adjustments were pretty minor. And like I say, I think I did them off camera. But yeah, I'm about to pull up the store screen here. Maybe. I don't remember what I was saying here about the lime bags, but it doesn't matter. So what I really wanted is the spreader that was at the very bottom left there, the lizard one. It's a design that's been around for decades. Even if that exact version has not been, obviously that exact version, who knows what it even is since the branded lizard. But spreaders like that have been around for 30, 40, 50 years. I don't know how long. A very long time. So at this point, we get all hooked up to the new spreader, fill it up with lime, and send it off so that it can continue the contract. As you can see, our mower is also quite busy with its contract, getting the job done. There we go. And yeah, I moved this around a few times, decided I don't like it moved around, and that I liked it where it was, right above the speedo, but high enough that the fill contents still show. The issue is that I just took too many contracts at once, which of course, you know, means things are in each other's way. On my way back from manually doing the plowing, I came across our mower doing its job, and I'm coming up behind the other tractor doing the fertilizing. I do have this tractor on auto drive driving back because I was multitasking at the time. It's been over a week, so I don't remember what else I was doing. I talked about it during the video, but as I said, there was no audio for these first couple of segments, so we're making do as best we can. So I talk about the contracts a little bit, look at what else is available, and get paid for the ones that we've finished, which helps us in the long run because I moved the auto drive back. It's still not where I want it. It still needs to go a little higher at this point, but we get it there eventually. What I really need to do is get rid of the damaged painting HUD because I'm not even paying attention to it. It's pretty irrelevant. And I will try to remember to do that on the next episode when I record it, which will hopefully be tomorrow night. We shall see. This is a Saturday that I'm recording this voiceover. Lady Metal is gone to see some races she has season tickets with some friends. It's her escape from me for a little while so that we don't, start to hate each other. Couples need time apart once in a while. So here I am getting ready to go do some baling contract work. I'm talking about the crop damage to our fields and about the baling. my goodness, my microphone, the physical microphone, was not operational. So I don't know how much you guys have heard and how much you haven't. I'm going to have to review the footage here shortly. I might have to dub over the whole first part of the video. That would be irritating. Oh well. Alright, well, one thing that we haven't done is take proper advantage of our bonus fields. You may recall that we have a deal with the BGA. And it looks like these fields are ready. Oh yes. Oh yes. Luscious. So we're gonna put this guy right to work. Beautiful. Looks like Mr. Lime tractor there is getting busy. So let's accept these. Oh, that wasn't actually finished. Well, I can address that in a moment. Holy cow, that goes down quick. I mean, we knew that, but ugh. And then big overlap right here. I can't watch it. Uh-oh. We're just gonna have to nudge him past it. And then I think I was supposed to come back and do this before. Take our painting, change our texture size and shape. Ah, I've been pushed. There. There we go. That'll clear that. And you can see all that damage from the realistic weather. That's pretty rough. Oh my goodness, he still hasn't finished this field. off goes our lime spreading driver to get another load. I do have that pretty much fully automated now. He's making good progress around that field. I'm afraid I don't quite have enough lime yet, though, even though I bought 3 more big bags at 2,000 liters per. So we put in a pretty cheap silage clamp here, and we got our little less than 2 loads in there. It does need compacted. However, yes, we have jobs completed. And before we forget, we have to pay. It's July. We have to pay for our land, that 9,000. So this should be -9, 1, 2, 3. That leaves us pretty tight on money, unfortunately. I really hope we're going to have enough for our bills overnight. So I'm going to sit here and lose control, apparently. But I'm going to sit here and compact our silage clamp for a bit. I will catch up with you guys again afterwards. Well, it's blanketed now. We ended up with just over 22,000 liters. We have another mowing contract going, and we're still finishing up the lime contract. But we really need the money from both to make it to make sure that we can make it through the night. I am concerned that we cannot, unfortunately. I should have, before blanketing that, unfortunately I didn't think of it until 10 seconds after. I should have shredded these bales into it as well. I would have needed to do it off camera with, you know, non-vintage machinery, but you guys wouldn't need to know that, because in the real world, that's just a workaround, right? Because in the real world, you can just take your knife, cut this open, unroll it, add it to the pile. So you could add as many of those bales as you want. They're just grass. They're not hay. So tank is empty. Ah, it turned the other way. Alright, good. So this had a couple of times gone way, way off. It like went that way, crossed the road, circled around through fields 2, 3, 125, 4, 5, whatever, ended up on the far side of the BGA, then tried coming back and running into the fences at the BGA. How it got over there, why it got over there, I don't know, but pretty wild. Alright, she's off to the store though, to get that last load, hopefully. There are a few bags there, so we'll be alright. And this guy's getting busy. Maybe. What the heck is he doing? Must be the ups and downs. However, on that note, I think I will call it here for this episode. As always, I thank you all for watching, and I will see you on the next one.